Hi, I'm Vicky, thank you for watching. So this video is going to be all about some new makeup releases. I'm going to be talking about a few that have caught my eye and discuss what I think about them. So I'm just going to scooch over so I can put a little picture up against me so you can see the ones that I'm referring to. Okay, I'm going to start with the oldest of the new releases that have come out recently, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. Now, when I first saw this palette, I think I reacted pretty similarly to a lot of people who saw it and went, huh? Wild West? That's random. Now, if this had come out 20 years ago, you know, when that Will Smith Wild Wild West film had come out, that probably would have made a bit more sense. But I just really don't understand where the Wild West theme came from. It's quite random to me. So I was initially a bit like, nah, I'm not feeling this one. I'm not really understanding it. And when I looked at the colours, I thought, well, it's just a neutral, warm eyeshadow palette. Lots of bronzes, golds, browns, and a couple of sort of teal colours. Nothing kind of exciting. But I didn't initially dismiss it. Although I felt like that, there was a little part of me that was like, oh, but it is a little bit interesting. And I kept seeing more pictures of it. I saw quite a few review videos on YouTube. I'll see if I can link some as well, some of the ones that I watched. And it's really started to grow on me. I really love those two teal colours. That purpley silver colour as well looks beautiful. And although I am on a no buy, I think if I wasn't, this would have really tempted me. I do really quite like the Urban Decay palettes. They are very pigmented, they blend very nicely, they stay all day long. The problem with the Naked Heat one that I have is that it is quite dark and that all the looks I create tend to look very similar. But I feel like with this Wild West palette there is a good graduation in the shades, and because you have those pops of colours as well, you can create some sort of fun looks. Now I am interested in seeing if I have similar shades in my collection, so I will probably do a duping video for that palette and actually seeing if that is something that I might buy once I come off my no-buy next year. Now the next one is a brand I haven't tried, and it is the Vive brand by Jamie Genevieve, and this came out autumn last year, I think it was. Started with lip liner, lipstick, eyeshadow palette and highlighters. It looked really lovely, and lots of makeup artists that I follow on Instagram and on YouTube say the quality of those products are really good. So it is something that I might consider again when I come off my no-buy, we will see. And now she has released some blushes. There are 5 shades to choose from. The first shade is Pesca, and that's like a light apricot colour, so that's perfect for paler or lighter skin tones. Then there's Cherub, which they call a delicate rose. Sorbet, which again they call a warm fuzzy peach. Piazza is a molten bronze. And Malbec is a rich burgundy. So with these blushes, I really do like that they have taken into consideration the different skin tones. So Pesca, like I say, is for your pale and light skin tones, and then Malbec and Piazza are for your deeper, darker skin tones. But also I think Jamie says that any shade is sort of suitable for any skin tone as well. You can really sort of build up the lighter shades on darker skin tones, and on paler skin tones you can use just a little bit of dusting of the Malbec and the Piazza. Now, although I'm on a no-buy and I won't be buying any, the two that sort of caught my eye were Pesca, which is that sort of light apricot shade. I don't think I've got anything as light as this in my collection. They're more corally in colour. And also Cherub has caught my eye as well. But I do have some pinks in my collection, and pink is not really a blush shade I wear that often. I tend to go for more peach colour blushes. So from what I've heard about these blushes so far, it seems like the quality is there. It is comparable to the quality of the eyeshadows and the highlighters. So I'm really sort of interested to see what other products Jamie is going to come out with this year. Whether she's going to come out with foundation and concealer, whether she might do brows, whether she might do more brighter colours as well, so brighter eyeshadow colours, or maybe a red lipstick. However, she is more known for sort of the grungy, nude 90s looks, so I'm not sure if bright colours are something we're going to be seeing too soon. Okay, next product is the Ofra and Steph Tom highlighter. Now, when I first saw, I'm looking at my phone by the way, just in case you're wondering, So when I first saw this image, I thought, oh, that's a beautiful image, lovely, kind of melting into what looks like milk. Now, I've never tried Ofra products, but I am really keen to try their highlighters. I have heard that they are amazing. Now, I don't know Steph Toms, I've not heard of her, I've not seen of any of her videos, so I'm looking at this product being completely impartial, and I think that highlighter looks absolutely beautiful. I love how it's got that kind of rose gold tinge to it. It looks so pretty. I like as well that it's kind of split in half, so you have that lighter milk shade and then you've got that darker cookie shade, so you can kind of mix and match depending on how tanned you are. You can maybe put the darker one on your eyes if you're pale like me, or vice versa. So if you've got dark skin, you can have that pop of that milk colour on your eyelids. I think that looks really lovely. I'm really intrigued to hear what all the reviews are like for this product, so very nice. I like the look of this one. Now, next product is from a brand that I don't really buy from. I don't really get along with their products. They don't work for me. And this is Benefit, and this is their new mascara. This is their Real Magnet Mascara. Now, I'm going to be totally honest, when I first saw this, I rolled my eyes and was like, really? A magnet mascara? That's gimmicky. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't seen any demos, I haven't seen any tutorials with it, but based on my own personal experience with Benefit mascaras, I'm not holding that much hope. I don't really like their mascaras, I don't think they're that good, I don't think they're worth the price tag, so this one is going to be a strong pass for me. Yes, I'm on my no-buy, but even if I wasn't on my no-buy, I would pass this one by. I just don't like their mascaras. So the description for this mascara says it was developed with real magnetic technology for powerful length and lift, 36-hour wear. Firstly, who's going to wear a mascara for 36 hours? I mean, 24-hour products are sometimes a bit of a push, but 36 hours, that's a day and a half. I'm not going to be wearing a mascara for a day and a half. 40% longer lashes, now that is a nice claim, whether it works or not. Lightweight buildable formula, now it says won't smudge or flake. Now that is the real test, isn't it? And if you're wearing it for 36 hours, I would highly expect it to smudge and flake. I really don't see how this is going to last for 36 hours. And I'm actually intrigued if anybody here on YouTube or elsewhere is going to test that claim, because in 36 hours you would expect to be sleeping for maybe 6, 7, 8 hours. So tossing and turning on a pillow, pressing your face into a pillow, that is going to encourage smudging. So I am really intrigued to see some reviews of this product. And then the last collection I want to talk about is from a brand that I have never purchased from. I've never tried their products, and that's just because it's very difficult to get their products over here in the UK. You end up spending a lot of money on shipping and taxes. And to be totally honest, I've never really been that interested in their products. And this is Colourpop. Now, Colourpop I know is huge in America, although judging by some of the videos and YouTubers that I watch here on YouTube, I feel like some people are starting to get a little bit tired of all their constant releases. But the new release that they have is the Colourpop Bambi collection. Now, I've got to admit, I think this looks really cute. You have 3 5-pan eyeshadow palettes. You've got Bambi, Flower and Thumper. And I think they've really encapsulated the colours that you associate with those 3 characters. So Bambi is your browns and your coppers, very much like the colour of a deer. Flower is those purple colours, so the colours of those flowers that you first see the character in. And Thumper is more cool tone, so cool tone mauves, silvers, pinks. I think they've got the colours of those characters really sort of spot on. But from what I've heard about Colourpop here on YouTube, I think you could probably dupe a lot of these colours from their other releases. So whether it's anything special or new or never before seen, I don't think so. We've seen these colours before, but if you are a die-hard Disney fan or a die-hard Bambi fan, this would probably make a really nice gift. There's also 3 lip glosses which look quite cute. There are some eyeliners which look very nice as well. I like that those are more purpley in tone instead of going for your standard black and brown and nude colours. The loose powder doesn't really kind of grab me. I think if I was going to buy from this collection that would be a definite no. And also the false eyelashes. I'm not a false eyelash fan, but I do quite like the idea of these because it is that Bambi doe-eyed fluttery eyelash effect. I think that's good that they've included those. So I'd love to know what you think about those products. Have you bought any of them? So for example, the Vive Blushes and the Wild West palette. I would love to know your opinions on them, whether you think they are worth purchasing once I'm off my no buy, and what do you think of the rest of the products as well? Are you tempted by any of them? I would really like to know your thoughts. So I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Have a lovely rest of the day, and I will see you again in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys. Bye bye.